We just got the new Voidcrystal egg inside of Bubblegum Simulator Infinity. And in today's video, I'm going to be hatching a new egg for 24 hours to see if I can get the new Crystal Dragon secret pets. But before I start, however, this Saturday I'll be giving away this chocolate Sunday champion to one of you guys in the comments. So if you do enjoy today's video, make sure to subscribe and don't forget to leave your username in the comments below. But with all that being said, let's jump right in. Okay, so if you cannot tell right now, it is pretty late. I spent an hour or two grinding all these infinity elixirs from the minigame paradise. But anyways, I really haven't got the chance to grind the Voidcrystal egg. Like, I've only hatched 617 of them. But I have gotten the first 2 legendary pets, which is pretty cool. So let's start off with the tier 1. We got the Void Eye right here, which is 1 in 5,000. And the stats to that right there are 1100 bubbles, 900 coin multiplier, and a gem multiplier of 25. And then for the tier 2, we have the Voidcrystal Parasite. This is 1 in 66,000. And this pet right here blows 2600 bubbles, has a coin multiplier of 1800, and a gem multiplier of 38. So here's our 2 pets here. You know, some really cool designs. If I had to choose though, I really like the Voidcrystal Parasite. That looks super cool. But yeah, hopefully I can get this tier 3 legendary, but I'm hoping I can get the Crystal Dragons as well. Both of those are only 1 in 100 million. And if I do get them, then that will mean I will have the Ultimate Collector title. And you get that from hatching 8 different secret pets. But let's go ahead and prepare. I have another 35 infinity elixirs I'm going to throw on. So with that, we now have a day's worth of infinity elixir. Then I also have 23 egg elixirs, so we got about 10 hours worth of that. We don't need to throw on any more evolve potions. However, I finally took the time to make myself another high roller team, just for this one event. Alright though, since we're all ready to go, let's do some hatching. Alright, so it has now been 7 hours since we started hatching the Void Shard egg. Actually, Void Crystal. So far we've hatched 175,953 eggs. And we finally got ourselves the tier 3 legendary. It's called the Void Scorpion. Alright, let's go ahead and check out all the pets we did get though. Let's start with that Void Scorpion, wherever it is. Here it is, so it stats that right there, 3100 bubbles, 3000 coin multiplier, and a gem multiplier of 60. Yeah, and it's basically the dark egg all over again, where the tier 1 and tier 2 are flying, and the tier 3 is just a walking legendary. This time we got it as a scorpion. Now, not gonna lie, it does kind of look like a shock almost. A walking shock. But it does remind me of the cursed Scorpio from Bubblegum Simulator, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's the tier 3 right there. We also got last night 2 shiny Void Eyes. So stats that right there, 1600 bubbles, 1300 coin multiplier, and a gem multiplier of 37. For the mythic Void Eye, that blows 2000 bubbles, has a coin multiplier of 1500, and a gem multiplier of 43. For the shiny mythic Void Eye, that blows 2500 bubbles, has a coin multiplier of 2025, and a gem multiplier of 56. Here's all our Void Eyes right here. I mean, the mythics look okay. Not the biggest upgrade from the normals, but just okay. I like the emerald green on the shiny mythic though. That's nice. Yeah, to end it off, we have 55 of these Voidcrystal pirates. So I can go ahead and make me a shiny, wherever that went. Here they are. Those blow 3900 bubbles, have a coin multiplier of 2700, and a gem multiplier of 57. And we got 6 mythic last night, so those blow 4500 bubbles. They have a coin multiplier of 3200 and a gem multiplier of 66. Alright, some changes I'm noticing on the mythic compared to the shiny. The horns are a lot bigger, I mean obviously. But yeah, that's pretty much it with the mythic. Still looks pretty cool though, I like the color. I think this right here would actually make for the good tier 2. The color fits really well, but that's not what we're here for really. Unfortunately though, we have yet to get one of these Crystal Dragons. But if we just go back down to the overworld, we got something new this update. It's called Daily Perks. And basically, as the name implies, we get some daily perks. Saturday's a luck day, Sunday's a bubble day, Monday's a minigame day, and since today is Tuesday, we got ourselves a hatch day. So for free, we can hatch 1 extra egg. We can also hatch eggs 15% faster. But if I were to just buy the premium pass right here, and I know what you guys are thinking, what about the season 4 pass? You promised. Well, see, I already skipped through this thing right here. So what's the point? Alright, there we go. And now we own the premium version of Daily Perks. I wonder if that implies to everything else. Alright, it does. Alright, in that case, let's go ahead and throw in another egg elixir. So what would this mean? Will we hatch 8 eggs or 9 eggs? Let's see. Still 8 eggs, okay. Just faster. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue our hatching. Alright, so we have now spent 9 hours on the Voidcrystal egg. As you guys can see, we're now up to 240,937 hatches. And now in my inventory we have 7 mythic Voidcrystal parasites. And we're now up to 4 void scorpions. So just 6 more we can make a shiny, and that's what it looks like right there. So a quick little sneak peek at the stats. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, I'm just realizing I did not turn back on my high roller team, so there we go. But I do kind of need some more coins, so let me just turn on a coins evolve potion. And let's open up our 1 light box. I kind of doubt I'll get anything, but you never know. But all I really need is some coins. And wow, that did not give me any coins. No need to worry though, because I can always get more from here. And hopefully get one of those pets. You know, I hope I can get lucky from those again. But yeah, I also have to be on the lookout for a gum rift, because I do have 1.2 billion bubbles that I have to sell. But we should be good. We can hatch for another 15 hours. And that's with the egg elixir and infinity elixir. So let's go ahead and get hatching, and I'll see you guys back in a few hours. Okay, so we have now been on the Voidcrystal egg for 12 hours. This means we're now halfway done with our hatching. But yeah, so far we've hatched 348,178 eggs. And I gotta say, we got some pretty crazy things. To start, we are now up to 7 void scorpions, meaning I just need 3 more to make a shiny. But that doesn't matter because we actually hatched a shiny. And the stats of that right there, 4,700 bubbles, a coin multiplier of 4,500, and a gem multiplier of 90. And then on top of that, we've also hatched a mythic void scorpion. I do not know how I keep doing this, but lately I've hatched so many mythic tier 3s. And it's driving me crazy. How? If I were to hatch this without any boost at all, then I could have been one of the crystal dragons. But the stats to that right there, 5,500 bubbles, 5,200 coin multiplier, and a gem multiplier of 105. That might actually make the team. But yeah, let's go ahead and unhide our pets. And yeah, here's what we got. Look at those claws. That's all I can really say. I don't know what else to say. I do like the shiny more though because it's blue. This mythic void scorpion though reminds me of a dominus I forgot the name of. Let's quickly take a sneak peek of what the shiny mythic stats would be. That's what it looks like right there. And that would blow 7,000 bubbles. It would also have a coin multiplier of 6,700 and a gem multiplier of 135. Now imagine I do hatch that, then that'd be pretty crazy. But anyways, let's go ahead and rethrow on our high roller team. We still got a lot of eggs left to use with this. And I'll just throw on another infinity elixir because I like doing that. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue hatching. Alright, so we have now spent 15 hours on the Voidcrystal egg. Right now we are up to 430,589 hatches, and we have enough coins remaining to last us for the rest of our hatching. Anyways though, we are now up to, if you just go to pets, we got 12 normal void scorpions, so I can make me a shiny of that. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. That will be our second shiny. There we go. But now we're also up to 10 mythic Voidcrystal parasites. So this also means we can make ourselves a shiny mythic Voidcrystal parasite. So let's do that right now, and there we go. Nice colors too. Let's actually go ahead and check out the stats. It's actually stronger than the mythic void scorpion. but it blows 5800 bubbles, has a coin multiplier of 4100, and a gem multiplier of 85. And here's what that looks like right here. Nice colors, that's pretty much it. But yeah, so far still no sign of any of those radiant dragons, or crystal dragons, whatever they were called. I wonder if there's actually some index rewards I can claim. I don't see them anywhere, which is kind of weird. I guess they're just not in the index now. Alright, though we still have a lot of hatching to do, so I will see you guys back in a couple of hours. Alright, so we have now been hatching for a full 18 hours. And we are now past 500,000 eggs, which is really crazy. But now to what we have gotten. Unfortunately, still no secret pet, but now we're up to 3 shiny void scorpions. And I'm going to go ahead and max those out and put them on my team later. But now we have 6 normal void scorpions. We're starting to stack a couple of mythic tier 2s too. So yeah, that right there is pretty much it. Still no sign of this event being in the index here, so we'll still have to wait for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, so let's go ahead and continue hatching. Okay guys, so it has officially been 24 hours since we started hatching the Voidcrystal egg. You can tell it's been 24 hours because all of our infinity elixir is gone. Anyways, we have managed to hatch 613,046 Voidcrystal eggs. That is a lot. I think that's the most eggs I've ever hatched within 24 hours. That's crazy. We even still got some coins left over too. But anyways, unfortunately we did not manage to get one of the crystal dragons, but we're walking out with 9 void scorpions, 6 mythic void crystal parasites, 3 shiny void scorpions, and we even got ourselves 1 mythic void scorpion too. I did see somebody in this server hatch a shiny secret, so you know, GG's to them. Maybe if they're awake they'll let me showcase. I don't think they even got a secret before, look at that. But that's besides the point. There's a few pets I want to upgrade and see if they'll make my team. So let's roll out the power orbs. So the void scorpion, our shiny mythic void crystal parasite, and I'll just do 1 shiny void scorpion just to be safe. Alright, to the void. And now all we have to do is just wait it out. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, but I will see you guys back once we are done. Alright, so that's the last of our pets right there. So let's just equip best. And alright, it looks like all the pets successfully made the team. Actually, they're so strong. Look at the gap between the light and dark egg pets and these guys. But anyways, we're now blowing 260,000 bubbles. Our team is just getting stronger and stronger. And if I were to just throw on this infinity elixir, now we blow 521,000 bubbles. We're so close to 600,000. I think we can get it before the end of the week. But other than that though, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Let me hear your thoughts on a Voidcrystal egg in the comments below. But if you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.